everybody, welcome to Card Readings. I'm Margaret. If you like, subscribe and put your thumbs up if you want. I'm going to go through some of my rules. It's called Margaret's Reading Rules, and it's about the reader, not the client. It's pretty much pretty much go by what I go by as a reader. Yeah, my rules for myself. And if you guys feel like you want to use it, feel free to use it. I'm happy with that. So I'm just going to go through parts of it each week. It's too big to go all at once. So my first one is being non-judgmental. Just in with appearance, if you look at a person that you might think they're rich, so you ask for more money, right? But at the end you realise this person's got no money on them at all. So yeah, that kind of stuff. Two, like you might do a reading halfway through it, you pick up a person, say had an abortion. You don't agree with it for whatever reason, and you stop it. Don't do that. It's about the person. It's not about you. As a professional, it has to be about the person, the client, not about you. And if you don't agree with it, like I said, you still go with it. They paid you for it, you do it, okay? So be non-judgmental, okay? And if you be more non-judgmental, I realise through other people that you're going to pick up more stuff too. So that's true. And go on what the reader's, the client is saying to you. So if you say a person comes to you and say, did I do the right thing? Okay, so they said that to you, and you go on a rumble about a card and don't really want to know. And it's halfway through the reading, at the start of the reading. So you might say at the start to get, okay, is this the right person? But you go through it and halfway through the reading, and they don't want that information. Yeah. So you go on what the person's saying, like, yeah, they might say, you know, they had an abortion and they want to know if they did the right thing. You go by that, yeah. So that's what. Private readings are private readings for a reason, and this is where this comes in, the third one. When you do a reading, keep it to yourself. So what I've got here, keep the secrets to yourself, and it means by that, it's like I said, if it's a private reading, it's a reading for a reason. You might pick up this person's doing a party for their next door neighbour. You know their next door neighbour, and you don't know. You know they're having a party, but you didn't pick up as a surprise party. So you go to this next door neighbour, and you say to the person, "Hope you like your party." And the client looks at you, but it's meant to be a secret. Yeah. So yeah. So if it's a private reading, keep it to yourself. Okay. If it's like something I do on YouTube with crime scene, it's okay to share it. Alright, it's fine to share it. I actually do crime scene readings for a reason, because then the law can choose to use it or not. If they don't choose to use it, they don't choose to use it. But if I pick up like a dress, like someone's address, like I don't know, 157 Harley Street, New York, that's someone might pick that up and go to this person's house and say, you do this, and they didn't do it, yeah, because you might have been wrong, yeah. So that's okay, you don't do that. But if you just picking up your genius stuff, like if you see a red bag on the ground, that's okay. Or you have a name, like a first name, I wouldn't do last name, but first name's okay. Or you do the last name, not the first name, something like that, it's okay. But I wouldn't, if you know it's going to harm the case of a person, don't do it. But if it's more just your genius stuff, you see a man with black hair, thin, in his 40s, that's okay. But I wouldn't put out too much. Don't put out private stuff as a reading. If the police officer or the family member wants to know something about it, they can get in touch with you. You have have your emails and that. Fourthly, don't get involved with the reader, like the clients, that stuff. And I'm using this as a sample, like if you did a reading for someone and you know that person's gonna come home, don't say to the person, come and live with me. That's too personal. You didn't involve that person's situation. You don't know anything about that person. You might know him, but you might not. Yeah, you're getting too involved with it. Or here's some money for you, that kind of stuff. Don't get involved. Yeah, it's okay to say, I know some places you might want to go to. That's okay, but don't get involved with say stuff like here's some money or yeah, that kind of way. When the reading's done, walk away from it. It's pretty much related to any of the readings, crime or personal. Let's the person keep on asking you questions and you say, okay, you need to pay for this. That's okay, but once the reading stops, it stops. Just walk away from it. Especially if they're not paying you for it, just walk away from it. Same with a crime situation, like I do crimes, like missing people and all that. I'll walk away from it unless it's really getting to me. I'll put it on YouTube because there's normally a reason behind that. Yeah, so I'll walk away from that. Yeah, that's for fifth. Oh no, yeah, walk away is fifth. Sixth, work as a team. I was just gonna do this as a client thing, but I think it's for both really. Like you want the client to be honest with you. They want to be honest with you, but you want to be honest with them. Like you don't want to make a story up and yeah, like I know a famous psychic out there. She's been around for a long time, and I know if this is true, it might be something that someone made up. But she said to the mother's daughter who went missing, the daughter went missing. She said to the mother that this person passed away. Years later, she died, and the daughter comes back out, and she wants to pass away. So to me, I don't know if she made it up, yeah, but if she didn't, it's another thing. But if she did, but that's what I mean. Don't make something up. Oh, them people who you know what I mean. When you meet the psychics, say things to make you feel good. Yeah, don't do that. Work as a team and say, okay, what do you want? What am I getting? And get a straight yes and no to it, and get it the right information from it. Same with the police officers. If you do a crime scene on YouTube like I do, and you've got a family member or police officer texting you saying, can you look more into this? Be honest with me, yes or no, and if you are, what do you pick up on that? So be honest. And if you can't do a reading, you can't do a reading. Yeah, simple as that. That's another minute later. So you work as a team, yeah? That's what I'm saying. Like if someone said I want to do this private, you take that as a team. This is what I want to do private. Don't always believe in what you hear. Purposely what is it with that lady psychic. But two, you might get a client. I have had this done before, and I had a client came to me and said to me, I want to read him. I was free. I was practicing at that time. And I said two things to her. And in and before I said this to her, I'm thinking to myself, why am I picking this up? I'm hearing it over and over again, yeah? And I said it to this lady. I knew where she would work. I don't know her exactly, but I knew who she was, right? And I said to her these two words, no. I'm going, okay, I know this is, you're lying to me, but okay. So I left it and I said other things. So she went, no. And I thought, she's really long and lied to me and not be honest with me. So you can't believe in everything you hear. I knew she was lying to me because the first two things I said to her, nothing made sense, right? And that leads to the number 8. I would double check. Not something like that. I mean, if someone was paying you an hour, and you get $90 an hour, and they want to lie to you, let them. So they're a waste of money, yeah. But something like a crime scene, like I was double checking crime scene. Like I just did one on two young boys, one was 3, one was 4 in America, and I always look at more one YouTube channel or information on just to know if I got the right information. And the good thing with this one, there was only what 3 of them, and they all had exactly the same information, so I can look up that, yeah. Where you get some missing people, and you get different stories, and from that you know if you can do it or not. So yeah, always double check. Yeah, and if you're picking up something and it's something like you're doing something wrong related to the law, don't just think they did something wrong to the law. Really look into it, double check it, look into it. Yeah, never. I mean, number 9. Never take anything for granted. Yeah, I like this one because I kind of picked this up with a lot of people where I will pick something small and it means nothing to me. Yeah, a lot of things don't mean anything to me when it comes to reading. I remember all of them, but nothing means anything to me. And the little things can mean the biggest things. Like if you went to a person and said, "Oh, I see 2 kids with a mother. This is what she looks like on a picnic table with a cake with candles on it." And they're talking about a cat, and the lady's name's Kate. I did this. It's related to Madison McCain's story. Put nothing off it. Later on, I worked that on, I was in the book on YouTube, that Madison had a toy, and it was a cat, a pink cat. So it would have meant a lot to her mum and her family, yeah. So don't never take anything for granted. It's more for the client, not for you. So I would say save and get your see, yeah. And you know you get it right on time or not. Now I'm using this one because I agree with it and I don't agree with it. So this one saying it. Never take there's nothing. I can't say nothing like there's no incidents like no like now has you people meet you go into a shop and the person said I knew you were coming, that kind of that since I can't say the incident where yeah I agree with that sometimes and use it more where if you see something over and over again in different places, different times, like for example, I don't know, there's a lot of different things out there, but yeah, don't take everything as an incident where nature's telling you to do something or someone trying to tell you something. Sometimes it's like a perfect example would be this thing on YouTube and talking about petitions for 2021, yeah, and how the Simpsons can predict the future, yeah, the show The Simpsons. We all know Simpsons, Bart Simpsons, Maggie Simpson, Marge, they've been around for a long time, yeah, and they say how they can do it easily. It's a TV show, and that TV show is connected to a network, and networks work with networks. So if they want to make something up, they're going to make something up. So, and that's how they probably do it with The Simpsons. They get a bit from The Simpsons, so let's make a story about this. That's how to do it. It's not an incident. They can't predict the future. It's the media making something up. Yes, there's some things out there that we make things up and we think, and it comes true. Yeah, I know that can happen. But like the Jack Jackson. It's a very old show. If you're a young child, your parents will know this show. It's a cartoon, and it was a robot, and the house was full of technology where you didn't have to do it. The house would do it for you, like the house would clean for you, the robot for you. You chuck your food in. Well, the table would chuck the food into the sink and get rid of it, that kind of thing. The fridge would talk to you. The fridge would hand you the food. And what do we do these days? Not the fridge thing, the hand it to the food, but it would talk to you. Would do ice for you. We got a food expensive in some of the sinks. We do have robot vacuum cleaners. So yeah, that's someone took that and made that into reality. That makes sense, yeah, but not things like you watch a show and say, yeah, we take that little bit and take it out, yeah. So yeah, it doesn't. So that's why I thought, yeah, no, but I thought leave it and see what you guys think of it. So that's the first 10. I'm gonna do 10 a week. I did try and do more, but it's just too hard, yeah. So I'm listening 10 a week. Like I said, if you find this is useful and you can use it, go for it. I'm happy for it. And I hope you like it. And if you like, subscribe, put your thumbs up, and see you next time for our next lesson or YouTube. See you later. Bye.